Wait, you've never seen it? It's like the best movie ever. Okay, it's not perfect. It is classic. No, seriously, you've never seen it? There's so many Easter eggs. Don't forget about the post credits scene. It's that mean. The book was way better. You're right. Stop.
Couldn't wait. Had to see Batman vs Superman. Got my cousin Jason.
How you doing?
In his crutches.
Yeah, my crutches.
Hey, crutchy.
BVS, as it's called. Batman v Superman. The legal drama. There's a lot of court stuff in there too. So we're gonna see some.
Is it really?
Yeah,
nice.
Superman's being sued by the city. Like, hey,
really?
You fucked up Metropolis, you know.
And
before we watch the movie, we talk about our expectations, what we know about the movie beforehand, and the DC Universe films. You know, Jason, were you a big fan of Man of Steel?
Man of Steel, I did like Man of Steel. I like the way they went with Zod, because I always liked Zod.
Yeah.
For some reason, I connect with bad guys, so Zod was really cool to see.
Did you like Terrence? Did you like Superman 2? Terrence Stamp as Zod?
Oh yeah, no, that was the one that the original Zod movie was.
With the man cleavage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta have the man cleavage.
With this one doesn't. I'm a big fan of the Donner films. I thought when you were a kid, everybody, at least every boy I know, has once put like a towel around their neck and pretended to fly. You know, that's such a childhood thing. I remember watching the trailer for the first Man of Steel and seeing like, wow, this looks really great. Great visuals. Like, it looked like some movie I wanted to see. When I watched it, still I was a bit disappointed. But I don't want to go on about how much I didn't like Man of Steel. What did you think of Man of Steel?
To be honest with you, I was never a huge Superman fan. I enjoyed it, but I'm not like a hardcore fan. You know, I'm just like
I don't want to be the fanatic Marvel fanboy, because I love Marvel. I love DC too, like the DC animated series, like all the Batman and Superman, Justice League and Beyond. Like, I love those cartoons. Those are great cartoons, and I kind of wish that Bruce Timm and Paul Dini, all the guys from the anime series got to work in the film, because it's lacking. Like, I know my problem with Zack Snyder. He's a great visual director, but he's not a great storyteller. He storytells through visuals. I know he's a fan of comic books. I know he's a huge fan of comic books, but I feel like he's more a fan of the visual arts. So my worries are that we're gonna get like awesome, like epic fight, action set pieces, but very little story. And that's the best way I can explain my problems with Man of Steel. So far, with Dawn of Justice, Dawn of the Chins, it's gonna be better reviews. So, but people like the movie too, though. I mean, it's gonna be the same thing where we have people split down the middle, where they love it or they hate it.
So like hardcore fanboys probably won't like it, but just loose
the public
would find it entertaining.
Yeah, because you have name recognition. You have Batman and Superman. You ask any old person, what superheroes do you know? They're gonna say Batman, Superman. So I'm thinking this movie, we're gonna get an amazing Batman. I think Superman's gonna be kind of like just there, which I'm kind of sad about. On top of that, we're getting Wonder Woman. We're getting cameos of the Flash, Aquaman. Like, this is the dawn of justice.
Spoiler alert, dude!
I don't know, dude.
I didn't know any of that.
Wonder Woman's in the trailer. She's in the trailer.
Oh, I know.
Not only that,
a Flash and Aquaman.
It's been confirmed that they're gonna have cameos, because they're setting up the Justice League. Okay. So like, this is the dawn of justice. So it's like Batman vs Superman, and by the way, here's these other characters too. I mean, you're getting my money. Like, I'm gonna watch these movies. Pun intended. We need to give these characters justice. What are you hoping for?
I just want to enjoy myself and hopefully not hate it.
Okay. So we'll go back to you after you watch the movie.
All right.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. God versus man.
So using my light from my phone. Hopefully it looks okay. I don't know. Okay. We just watched BVS. Batman v Superman, the legal drama. There was actually a good amount of like court stuff.
There was some.
Off the bat, Affleck's a great Batman.
Oh, I was blown away.
Phenomenal Batman.
I think he was the best Batman ever.
Yeah, fit. He got the chin.
Yeah,
the acting. There's some moments where he's like kind of mumbly, because he uses like a lower register as Bruce Wayne.
Right.
And he's a little mumbly. I do like that he has, because Affleck's from Boston, so he kind of he gives a little bit of like a Boston, almost Jersey kind of feel to Bruce Wayne. I think like there's definitely like a big city feel to his Bruce Wayne, which I really like. Yeah. Like he seems like a city boy.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
he's a very competent Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, he's less of a billionaire playboy, but more of like a CEO. Like he's grown into the role
Yeah.
of being Bruce Wayne CEO.
Henry Cavill, Superman, he's all right. Like they give him enough, but not, you know. My thing about Superman, like this is a very scowling Superman.
Right.
I've always liked the well, not only Chris Reeves, but like the animated series Superman, where he was like he's not scowling, you know.
He's too much of a tough guy.
Yeah,
they try to make Superman like a tough guy.
Yeah, and like he still needs to be that farm boy.
Yeah,
like I'm bigger than you. I'm gonna kick your ass, but I won't.
Right.
I'm a nice guy.
Like I know I can do this,
but I'm not going to.
I'm a really nice guy.
Yeah, he doesn't need. They gave Lois a lot to do, which is I guess good.
Yes.
You know, like
she played a part.
Yeah. In fact, you see all of them doing their jobs kind of. Like you see Batman doing detective work. You know, you see Lois being a reporter. You see Clark being a bad reporter.
Right.
Does Perry know that he's Superman?
I don't think so.
Because there's a moment where Lois is like I need the chopper.
That's
for,
right.
For what?
For the
and he's
story.
like, not for the story. And he gives her looks. I'm like, does he know? If he knows. You know, like
right.
I don't know.
That's true, because as soon as she said it's not for the story, he was like, get the chopper.
Yeah. In the last movie, like, I guess he kind of knew. Actually, no. A lot of people know that Clark is Superman. A lot of people know that Batman is Bruce Wayne for just because.
Right.
So that's I guess that's the number one problem. And let's go to that. I feel like Jesse Eisenberg is in a completely different movie at a completely different pace than everybody else. It's so great, and I guess for some people you want that. Like refreshing, I guess, speed of tempo rather than all like brooding serious stuff.
Right.
But I guess his pace just works so wrong with the other characters. That's why I feel like. What do you think?
For me, Eisenberg, the whole Lex Luthor character, number one, they didn't give you any backstory.
No. Yeah, he just exists.
And he doesn't play Lex like you see Lex in anything.
Yeah.
Lex is supposed to be like a calm, calculating, you know, evil villain.
Yeah.
He was straight up batshit crazy.
But he did go by Alexander Luthor.
Right.
Which in the comic books, Alexander Luthor is like a son of Lex Luthor in Parallel Earth, and he is a little bit eccentric like that. So I guess you're stealing from that.
For me, it felt like they were kind of making more like of a Joker character, the laughing. And
and his motive, it doesn't work. Like there's no motive for him to be, because with Bruce Wayne and Batman, they directly connect him. To Man of Steel, like to a very visceral level.
Right.
He had a friend in the building. It's his building, you know. They're employees that he's been taking care of since the accident, you know. And which comes up. There's one character who has no. He lost his legs. Yeah. He's used as a martyr. But it does ask the question: what if Superman can't save everybody? You know, like what place does this God have if he can't save everybody? Everybody wants to be saved. They do a lot of Messiah stuff. Everything I want to see in Man of Steel, I kind of saw in this movie, which I really like. Wonder Woman. It's Gal Gadot.
Right.
For the time she had, you know, I liked it. She did really good. I hope to see more of Wonder Woman, but like I can't really make. I like what I saw.
Right.
So I can't make a judgment call on how great it was, but for what I saw in the movie, really good. Really great. She's tough. Strong female character. It's beautiful. Beautiful woman.
Oh, absolutely.
I do. This is more nitpicking. This isn't like a big. It's not a big deal. Don't get me wrong. I love legs. I love, you know, but it's hard to believe that in combat that she would wear something so scantily. But Amazons were known to fight naked.
Exactly.
So I get it. I want to see what she does.
I will watch it for more backstory.
Yeah. That's the thing too. Like it just kind of pops up.
Right.
You know? So. I'm willing to commit to see what's deeper in the hole. So
he said deeper in the hole.
there's plenty of holes. There's a lot of holes in this movie. Besides plot holes, there are a lot of holes.
Yeah.
Like Batman. I mean, Bruce Wayne falling in a hole. What else? Lois Lane swimming in a hole.
That's right. She fell in a hole.
Aquaman's found in a hole.
In a hole.
A lot of holes in there. But you do see the Justice League members in some scenes. Batman's having a lot of psychedelic dreams, which you never explain. But he's having bad dreams of like of seeing an apocalyptic future. He has a dream about seeing Flash in a time warp, telling him to, like, you know, stop somebody. You know, Batman kills.
Yeah.
Batman.
He's not pulling punches.
Not only does he brand the villains, and the thing is, like, the branding I think is cool. The branding is
absolutely. I love that. I thought that was a nice touch.
It's vindictive, but it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think that because like they said like, oh, he brands his victims, it's pretty much a death sentence in
Right.
jail, because like the criminals see it like, oh, you got whipped by bat, what you see me, you know, like, so they kill people that have that,
Right.
that brand.
Did you notice? I don't. Sorry to interrupt you. But
No.
With the branding, they only showed 2 victims that got branded, and they were.
No, there's a picture. There are a bunch of pictures of the guys that he.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay, because
yeah,
I only
yeah.
saw the 2, and it was the human
human
trafficker,
trafficker,
and then
yeah.
the child molester
Were
that they talked about.
Were they the same guy? Or were they...
No, it was 2 different ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's different. Yeah, but there's a scene where like someone's feeding pictures to Clark. Well, it's Lex Luthor. Like Lex Luthor's
Right,
Lex
sending
Luthor's
pictures.
orchestrating everything, but
Right,
they don't
right.
explain how Lex
Okay.
Luthor knows that Bruce is Batman.
right.
They don't explain how he knows that Clark is Superman, except the glasses. But you know,
Right.
no one really knows unless you're there. He just has his knowledge of these
Like
characters.
information.
Yeah,
where
just because he's a
it's
villain.
supposedly impossible to get, but he's got
but
it.
he's the villain, so like
Right.
he's gonna orchestrate this entire thing.
Yeah.
So that's where it kind of fell short.
Mhm.
But action sequences are awesome.
Oh yeah.
Doomsday.
You reacted to Doomsday quite strongly.
I did. Because my worry is that they're gonna bring Doomsday. They're
Uh-huh.
gonna beat Doomsday, and then like, okay, former Justice League. But they do something very bold at the end of the movie, which kind of makes you like, it makes you think, okay, they need to build a team, a Justice League,
Mhm.
you know, because well, Doomsday kills Superman.
Right.
Like, you know, so they jumped the gun. They went, because I've always wanted to see Batman. I mean, Doomsday versus Superman.
Superman.
Like I want to see the Death Superman, you know. But like, I kind of wish they waited. Like the build up, you know, it'd be worth it, you know.
Right.
But I get it. Yeah, hero sacrifice inspires others. Like there's Justice League's gonna happen. I get it. Maybe in Justice League we're gonna get his resurrection. Doomsday doesn't look that great. Doomsday looks like a Ninja Turtle, like the recent Ninja Turtle,
Right.
mixed with like an ogre from Lord of the Rings.
From Lord of the Rings,
And then
and like the Incredible Hulk.
a little bit of the Abomination from Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, the Abomination, that one guy, yeah. That's
So
what you
like
got.
he and he looks very CGI. Like I mean, it's hard to take in these big, like, you know, epic special X movies without thinking like that's CGI. But it's overall fun, you know. So and this is their world building. It's not Marvel. It's not the same.
Right.
So like we have to stop getting on their backs for trying to, because they're not gonna be like Marvel. They're gonna do
Right.
it their way, and like they are treating these characters as if they're gods.
True.
There's a lot of parallels to like gods. He mentioned, and just like in Superman Returns, he mentions the Titans, and
Yeah.
made them mention Prometheus and, you know, bring fire to the gods, whatever that story was. But they do make reference to gods a lot. You get a little cameo from Aquaman. You get a cameo.
I like the
from-
way they presented the Justice League.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but my thing was like they all had symbols on them. Like how
Yeah.
would they know? Like, you know,
That's true.
so somebody at LexCorp was like, oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna name these guys.
I'm gonna
make
give these
them
cool
symbols.
icons.
Yeah.
One thing that I explain is that Bruce Wayne has some trippy fucking dreams. Apparently he's clairvoyant because he's having all these like crazy
Whatever
dreams.
he's on, I want.
Yeah. Like Batman uses guns in this. He uses guns a lot.
Yeah, no, he does.
He's a very
got lot of
trigger
guns.
happy, which I think is very, very against the Batman thing, but I get it. It's your world. But you see the Robin suits. You see they don't clarify who it is, but you just see it. You know, I wish they would. What's funny is like it's like, okay, you look at the Robin suit. It's like, well, some kid actually went to fight crime in that. You know, so I mean, they do really. It looks cool because as a comic fan, like I love Robin, but like I do understand the complexities of making a real Robin.
Really, I couldn't tell.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I thought maybe they'd do like a Nightwing type costume, but
Right.
it was straight up like
Yeah,
like
it was
a boyish
yeah,
Robin
little kid.
costume,
Mhm.
but like really like undertoned. And I just realized he's a really shitty superhero. he's not a good hero. Like he's
Right.
he's a fuck up. He's a complete fuck
No,
up.
he totally is.
Like, he's not a good superhero at all.
You know what I really liked about this movie that I've always wondered about superhuman or hero movies? You know, like the scenes where like Superman smashing through buildings and all kinds of buildings are being destroyed. This one actually showed you what's going on inside that building. I've always wondered, like, what are these people like?
Yeah.
You're working, and all of a sudden Superman
It's
smashes
very-
through the building, and the whole thing falls down.
It's very earnest. Like
Yeah.
that first scene of Bruce going through the
Driving
city,
through, yeah.
you know, and like you just can't help but think about 9/11.
Yeah.
The last fight scene, they do go like, okay, it's abandoned.
It's
Nobody's
abandoned.
there, blah, blah,
It's
blah.
late at night. Everybody's out of the
Yeah,
city.
they,
I get that.
Yeah. There are a lot of stupid things, but you know what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like there's one scene where like Lois earlier drops the kryptonite into the water to keep it safe for Superman, and then they realize they need to use it to fight Doomsday, and then so Lois goes underwater to get it. You know,
She gets trapped.
She gets trapped. Clark sees her, like, I'm gonna save you. You know,
She knocks on the thing and he hears it.
Yeah. He
in the course of battle.
But the funny thing is, like, okay, so, like, it's kryptonite. It's kryptonite, right? And he just like, all right, I'm gonna get it.
He dives. He
just
jumps
dives,
into the water to
and he
get
just
it.
floats up.
And floats back up.
He floats up unconscious. The
That
hero
was
that he
cool.
is, the
Yeah.
hero that he is, he's like, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
You have a scene with his father, which wasn't needed.
That one, yeah, I didn't
Wasn't
understand
needed.
that one.
Wasn't needed.
Yeah.
I liked it. It's better than I thought it'd be, and I think you go watch it. I think you should definitely watch it.
It's definitely worth watching.
Yeah, it's completely worth watching. It turned me over, dude. Seriously, I was ready to hate this movie.
I remember you were saying on the way over here,
Yeah,
like,
I was ready to be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit through this movie, and I enjoyed it a lot. So I'm kind of disappointed in myself for enjoying it because I was ready to be like, this sucked, you know. But like I liked it a lot actually. There's a lot of information that it's been throwing at you.
Yeah, it
and
is a
setting
lot to
up.
take
so,
in.
So you have to really be involved. So
1 to 10,
1 to 10 scale.
I'd give it a 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say 7.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna give 7.5, just because like I surprisingly liked it better than
Man of Steel.
and like, yeah, 7.5.
7
It's not
is
bad.
good.
But it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Go watch it. Yeah.
Check it out.